So, today we will discuss a very important topic of this complex function, calculus of complex functions, and that one is Cauchy integral theorem. And then we will discuss Cauchy integral formula. Okay. So, Cauchy integral theorem, this part, and Cauchy integral formula. And this one is the Cauchy integral theorem for multiply connected domain. Then how can we prove the given result? So, today's lecture is very, very important, clear? Now, in this topic we will discuss Cauchy integral theorem, which is one of the fundamental theorem of complex function thereby. So, it gives sufficient conditions for a line integral around a simple closed curve 0. So, this theorem gives the sufficient condition for a line integral around a simple closed curve, and that integral value is integral over C f z dz is equal to 0. Okay. And second one is an important consequence of this theorem is the Cauchy integral formula. Okay. Cauchy integral formula, in which the value f z naught of an analytic function at z is equal to z naught is completely determined by an integral of f z on any simple closed curve enclosing z naught. Okay. So, suppose we have given a closed curve, clear, and function is analytic everywhere, clear, then we apply this Cauchy integral theorem. And suppose we have given closed curve and function is not analytic at z is equal to z naught, clear, then how can we evaluate the value of the function at z is equal to z naught? So, that formula is Cauchy integral formula. So, it is a powerful tool in evaluating certain integrals. Okay. So, if you are watching for the first time, then subscribe my channel for more videos around this topic as well as engineering mathematics. So, let us discuss this Cauchy integral theorem. What is Cauchy integral theorem? Understand the concept. Okay. What is Cauchy integral theorem? So, f z is analytic function. F z is analytic function. This means CR equations are satisfied, clear. So, f z is analytic means CR equations are satisfied. Now, f dash z is continuous, derivative of this complex function is continuous. This means because f z is equal to w and w is u plus eta v, this means f dash z is continuous means curly u over curly x, curly u over curly y, curly v over curly x, curly v over curly y are all continuous, clear. So, f dash z is continuous means all partial differential coefficient of u and v with respect to x and y are continuous, clear, at each point within and on a simple closed curve C, within and on a simple closed curve Q. Suppose we have this curve, clear, circle or any curve, closed curve. Okay. So, this function is analytic, at every point within that closed curve C, even not only within, but on the closed curve also, clear. And on the same line f dash z is continuous at every point within and on a simple closed curve C. Okay. Then this Cauchy integral theorem means integral over C closed curve, this circle closed curve f z dz is equal to 0. तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि अगर आप ये बता पाओ, क्लियर, कि एफ जेड जो है वो इस सिंपल क्लोज कर्व के अंदर हर जगह पर एनालिटिक है, क्लियर, तो ये थ्योरम कहती है कि वो जो इंटीग्रल एफ जेड डी जेड है, देन यू कैन राइट डायरेक्टली दैट रिजल्ट इज 0 बिकॉज फंक्शन इज एनालिटिक एवरीवेयर विदिन एंड ऑन द क्लोज सिंपल कर्व सी. Okay. So, this one is a region, this curve C, and this region enclosed by this curve C, clear. So, let us try to solve this result. Okay. Let us try to solve this result. So, let us suppose that R is the region bounded by the closed curve C. So, this R is the region bounded by the closed curve C. Okay. Now, what is f z? We know f z is u plus eta v, clear. So, let f z is equal to u x y plus eta v x y, then integral over C f z dz is equal to, substitute the value of f z dz. F z is this. So, u plus eta v and dz is dx plus eta dy, Clear? dz is dx plus eta dy. So separate the real and imaginary parts. So this one is the real part, this one is the real part, u dx minus v dy plus eta, this one is the imaginary part. Clear? This one is the imaginary part, v dx plus u dy, and write down this expression number 1. Okay. Now, since f dash z is continuous, f dash z is continuous, I have already discussed. If f dash z is continuous, this means the partial derivatives curly u over curly x, curly u over curly y, curly v over curly x, and curly v over curly y are also continuous. So if f dash is continuous, f dash z is continuous, then all these 4 partial derivatives are also continuous in the region R enclosed by C. तो ये जो कर्व है इसके अंदर हर पॉइंट पर ये जो 4 partial differential coefficients हैं, 4 partial derivatives, and they are all continuous at every point within and on a closed curve, this C. Clear? अब देखिए, अब हमने एक result use करना है, and we have already elaborated that result in vector calculus, okay? And that one is the Green's theorem, and this Green's theorem is nothing but a relation between single integral and double integral. How can we convert a single integral problem into a double integral problem? Okay. So what is the statement? If phi xy plus psi xy, phi y means curly phi over curly y, psi x means curly psi over curly x, be continuous in the region R of the xy plane bounded by a closed curve C, then integral phi dx plus psi dy, this single integral, is equal to double integral over the region R curly psi over curly x minus curly phi over curly y dx dy. So that one is the result of this Green's theorem. Okay. So apply this result here as well as here. Okay. Then see what happened. Now we have given this first expression, and this one is the expression of Green's theorem. Now apply. So by Green's theorem, this first expression becomes left side as it is, integral over C fz dz is equal to. Now u dx minus v dy. So coefficient of dx is u, here coefficient of dx is phi. Coefficient of dy is v minus v, and that one is psi. So compare with this. So we conclude that that one is this u dx minus v dy. So u dx means minus curly phi over curly y. Okay. So here minus curly v over curly x minus curly u over curly y and dx dy. So when you compare these two results with the this result with the Green's result, then you will get this within the bracket minus curly v over curly x minus curly u over curly y plus eta times v dx plus u dy. Compare here, okay, we get curly u over curly x minus curly v over curly y dx and dy. Clear? So we obtain this type of result. Okay. So by Green's theorem, okay, we obtain this single integral problem into sum of 2 double integral problem. Now, one thing is more, we have given fz is analytic. So if fz is analytic, this means CR equations are satisfied. Okay. So since fz is analytic at each point of the region R, then uv necessarily satisfies CR equations, means curly u over curly x is equal to curly v over curly y, and curly u over curly y is equal to curly v over curly x. Now use these CR equations here. So when you apply these CR equations here, you will get 0 and this term 0. Okay. So result is integral over C fz dz is equal to 0. This completes the proof. Okay. This means if fz is analytic, number 1, and f dash z is continuous, number 2, where at each point within and on a closed simple curve C, then this integral over C fz dz is equal to 0. So this fz is analytic. This fz is analytic at every point. Only then we conclude that this integral over C, closed integral, okay, fz dz is equal to 0. So this one is a very fundamental theorem of this in calculus of complex functions. Okay, this completes the proof. Now here we have one important result. If fz is analytic, okay, let us consider if fz is analytic in the region R, and P and Q are 2 points, this P and this Q, B are 2 points, this one is the region R, okay, and fz is analytic at every point within this closed curve C, clear, of 2 points R. Then integral P to Q, this from this point to this point, this integral fz dz is independent of the path joining these 2 points, joining P and Q and lying entirely in R. Okay, so let us prove this very important result based upon this Cauchy integral theorem. Okay, so let PAQ and PBQ be two paths joining P and Q. Let us suppose this one is the first path, that one is the second path. That one is the nearest, okay, closest path, straight line from PBQ and here PAQ. So suppose we have two paths, okay. Then we have to show that this integral from this point to this point is independent of the path of the integration. चाहे आप इस path को follow करो, चाहे इस path को follow करो, ठीक है, result आपका same आना चाहिए. Okay. So by Cauchy theorem, what happened? From this point here, here and here. So this one is a region. So within this region, function is analytic. Clear? So P, A, Q, B, P, F, Z, D, Z. By Cauchy theorem, this result is 0. Because function is analytic everywhere within this whole closed curve. And these 2 points inside this closed curve, C. Clear? And we draw a path. Okay. So within this path, the function is analytic. So by Cauchy theorem, Cauchy integral theorem, this result is equal to 0. Now this path is PAQ plus QBP. QBP is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. But QPB, QBP और मैं अगर इसको पाथ को रिवर्स कर दूं PBQ तो मुझे यहां पर नेगेटिव साइन लगाना है, राइट. सो दिस मींस माइनस PBQ FZ DZ. Okay, so use this type of sign. Okay, and this means integral PAQ FZ DZ is equal to integral PBQ FZ DZ. This means that this integral P to Q FZ DZ is independent of the path of the integration from P to Q and lying entirely in the region R. This completes the proof. Okay. तो इस पहला रिजल्ट क्या था जिसमें क्लोज्ड कर्व था और फंक्शन आपका एनालिटिक था एवरीवेयर विद इन एंड ऑन. क्लियर. देन इंटीग्रल ओवर सी FZ DZ is equal to 0. Now in second case, in previous slide we have discussed function is analytic within the closed curve C having region R and we have 2 points P and Q entirely lying within that region. Okay. Then the integral from P to Q, both points lying within the closed curve C. The integral from P to Q FZ DZ is independent of the path of the integration. But here we have Cauchy theorem for multiply connected domain. This means if FZ is analytic in the region bounded by two simple closed curves C and C1, two simple closed curves C1 and C1, then integral over C FZ DZ minus integral over C1 FZ DZ is equal to 0. तो आपको क्या दे रखा हुआ है, FZ जो है वो एनालिटिक है, ये जो क्लोज्ड कर्व है इसके अंदर और इस क्लोज्ड कर्व के बाहर, यानी कि ये जो रीजन है, दिस रीजन, फंक्शन इज एनालिटिक हियर. ओके, फंक्शन इज एनालिटिक हियर, क्लियर. अगर तो कंप्लीट होता तब तो बात अलग थी, तब तो आप कॉची थ्योरम अप्लाई कर देते. बट हियर प्रॉब्लम इज फंक्शन इज एनालिटिक इन द रीजन बाउंडेड बाय टू सिंपल क्लोज्ड कर्व, this curve C and this closed curve C1. Then integral over C, इसके अंदर इंटीग्रल, ओके, माइनस ये इंटीग्रल 0 होगा. Reason is obviously because function is analytic here within these two intervals, within these two circles, okay, within these two closed curves, then this integral is 0. But how can we prove this result? Okay, so method is let AB be a cross cut joining the curve C and C1. So let us consider this AB be a cross cut joining the curve C and C dash. Then doubly connected region becomes simply connected. तो ये जो रीजन है ये आपका जो कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा था, ठीक है, आपने इसको कनेक्ट कर दिया, राइट. देन बाय कॉची थ्योरम व्हाट हैपेंड, देन बाय कॉची थ्योरम हम ऐसा करते हैं, इन इंटीग्रल ए, यहां से चलो P Q A B D E B and again A, this integral FZ DZ is equal to 0 along this path. Reason is by Cauchy theorem मैं यहां से चल रहा हूं, ये रीजन ले रहा हूं, फिर मैं एंटर कर रहा हूं इधर से, फिर मैं इधर से होता हुआ फिर वापस चल रहा हूं, तो इस रीजन के अंदर तो ये जो फंक्शन है वो एनालिटिक है. Clear? So then we can apply Cauchy theorem, right? So that result is 0. Now this path is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 path. One is A, P, Q, A, this one. Second path is A, B, this. Third path is B, D, E, B, ये third path. And fourth path is B, A. So this is equal to 0. So by Cauchy theorem, this result is 0. So sum of these 4 paths is equal to 0. Clear? Then, now first this bigger closed curve is C plus this AB, this AB. Now ये curve इस टाइप से आ रहा है, मैं इसको एंटी क्लॉकवाइज कंसिडर करने जा रहा हूं, राइट? एंटी क्लॉकवाइज करूंगा तो माइनस साइन आ जाएगा और ये कर्व बन जाएगा C1. ओके, ये भी कर्व C1 है, ये भी कर्व C1 है, बट ये डायरेक्शन इस टाइप से है. सो माइनस इंटीग्रल ओवर C1 FZ dZ. फिर उसके बाद ये यहां से यहां अगर मैं B to A लेके जाऊं, क्लियर, तो आपका यहां नेगेटिव साइन आ जाएगा, इंटीग्रल AB FZ dZ. नाउ दिस इंटीग्रल एंड दिस इंटीग्रल कैंसल, then we obtain integral over C FZ dZ minus integral over C1 FZ dZ is equal to 0, and this completes the proof. So when we solve this process, integral around a closed curve are taken positive, okay, when the curve is transversed in counter clockwise direction. तो जब आप इस टाइप से करोगे तो वही आपने पॉजिटिव लेना है, राइट? जब आप इस टाइप से करोगे तो वो फिर नेगेटिव होगा, राइट? तब उसी वजह से ये माइनस है, ये भी माइनस किया है. सो दिस मींस इंटीग्रल ओवर C FZ dZ इज इक्वल टू इंटीग्रल ओवर C1 FZ dZ. This completes the proof of this very important result. Clear? Which will help for developing this Cauchy integral formula. There is a difference, huge difference between Cauchy theorem and Cauchy formula. Cauchy theorem is Cauchy integral theorem and Cauchy formula is Cauchy integral formula. Clear? So Cauchy theorem means this integral over C FZ dZ is equal to 0, and all these are important results which are obtained from Cauchy theorem, right? So, and similarly you can extend this whole process by considering n small closed curves. Okay, if a closed curve C contains a non-intersecting closed curve C1, C2 up to Cn, then by introducing cross cuts, then it can be shown that integral over C FZ dZ is equal to integral over C1 FZ dZ plus integral over C2 FZ dZ plus and so on plus integral over C1 FZ dZ. Clear? So that one is the extension of this previous result. Okay. Now next one is very important result. Okay, and that one is Cauchy integral formula. What happened in this Cauchy integral formula? Here we have given Fz is analytic. Fz is analytic within and on a closed curve C. तो Fz जो है वो क्लोज्ड कर्व के अंदर एनालिटिक है, सिर्फ Fz, और कोई फंक्शन नहीं मैं बात कर रहा हूं, सिर्फ Fz जो है दैट वन इज एनालिटिक एट ईच एंड एवरी पॉइंट विद इन एंड ऑन ए क्लोज्ड कर्व C. क्लियर? ऑन ए क्लोज्ड कर्व C एंड A इज एनी पॉइंट विद इन C. तो C के अंदर एक A पॉइंट है, ठीक है? देन द वैल्यू ऑफ द फंक्शन एट z is equal to A means fa is equal to 1 over 2 pi I integral over C fz over z minus a dz. तो आपका जो फंक्शन है वो ये है. अगर ये ब्रैकेटेड टर्म एनालिटिक होती उस क्लोज्ड कर्व के अंदर तब तो ये इंटीग्रल की वैल्यू 0 होती. क्लियर? लेकिन यहां फंक्शन जो है वो फंक्शन है fz डिवाइडेड बाय z minus a. So this function is not defined at z is equal to a, and when function is not defined at z is equal to a, then ये जो थ्योरम है ये एप्लीकेबल नहीं है. क्लियर? तो इसका मतलब fz तो एनालिटिक है बट fz ओवर z माइनस a जो है ये एनालिटिक नहीं है, इस वजह से 0 आंसर नहीं आएगा. 2 पाई i इंटू fa ये आंसर नहीं आएगा. क्लियर? सो fz ओवर z माइनस a is analytic everywhere except z is equal to a. So due to this reason, this formula is very important, where we have given one point of singularity. Z is equal to A is nothing but a singular point where function is not analytic. Clear? So let us see here what happened. Now we have this closed curve C. Now this point A be any point within C. तो मैंने क्या किया, एक छोटा सा सर्कल बनाया ऑफ रेडियस r, क्लियर, और ये सर्कल बना दिया, और ये एक पॉइंट है z, और ये जो सर्कल है दैट सर्कल इज क्लोज्ड कर्व C1, क्लियर। अब ए पर आपका जो फंक्शन है वो एनालिटिक नहीं है, क्लियर। मैंने इसके आसपास जो है एक छोटा सा सर्कल बनाया, बहुत बड़ा सर्कल नहीं है, ये बहुत छोटा सर्कल है, और छोटा सर्कल इस तरह से है कि ये जो सर्कल है ये इस क्लोज्ड कर्व के अंदर ही है, क्लियर। तो देखिए ये जो रीजन बनेगा, ये जो रीजन बनेगा विद इन दीज टू कर्व, इस रीजन पर फंक्शन एनालिटिक है, ए पर एनालिटिक नहीं है। मैंने एक सर्कल ट्रेस कर दिया और बता दिया कि ये जो शेडेड पोर्शन है, इस शेडेड पोर्शन में फंक्शन जो है वो एनालिटिक है एवरीवेयर, नो प्रॉब्लम। सो फंक्शन एनालिटिक विद इन दीज टू क्लोज्ड कर्व। तो अभी जो आपने थ्योरम की है, ठीक है, मल्टीप्लाई कनेक्टेड रीजन, वो मेथड यूज करके आप इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करोगे, ओके। सो कंसीडर दिस फंक्शन, कंसीडर fz over z minus a, which is analytic at every point within C except z is equal to a, okay. So draw a circle C1, okay, we have drawn this circle C1, okay, with a as center, with a as center and radius r, such that C1 lies entirely inside C. तो मैंने आपको कहा है कि C1 जो है वो इतना छोटा लेना है कि वो इस क्लोज्ड कर्व C के अंदर ही रहे, क्लियर। So entirely inside C. Then fz over z minus a is analytic in the region between C and C1. This is clear, okay. fz over z minus a is analytic, clear, in the region between C and C1. अगर ये function, this new function is analytic within these two circles, within these two closed curves C, then we can apply Cauchy theorem, okay. And that one is integral over C fz over z minus a dz minus integral over C1 fz over z minus a dz is equal to 0. So use this Cauchy theorem, means extension of Cauchy theorem or Cauchy theorem for multiply connected regions, right. Now this result is equal to integral over C fz over z minus a dz is equal to integral over C fz over z minus a dz, clear, यहां तक ठीक है। अब मैंने क्या करना है, इसको सॉल्व करना है, इस कंपोनेंट को मैंने सॉल्व करना है और इसकी वैल्यू निकालनी है, और इसकी वैल्यू आनी चाहिए 2 पाई i इंटू एफ ए, तभी एफ ए की वैल्यू आएगी 1 over 2 पाई i इंटू दिस इंटीग्रल, राइट। तो देखिए कैसे करना है। नाउ लेट अस कंसीडर दिस इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस सर्कल। द पैरामीट्रिक इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस सर्कल इज z, दिस मैग्नीट्यूड z minus a is equal to r. These are the parametric equations of this circle. Z minus a is equal to r e raised to power iota theta, clear. So that dz is equal to iota r e raised to power iota theta d theta. That one is dz. Now substitute all these values here, okay. So integral over C fz over z minus a dz is equal to, so this complete circle, so theta varies from 0 to 2 pi, clear. So 0 to 2 pi f a plus r e raised to power iota theta divided by r e raised to power iota theta. Just substitute the value of this fz and this z minus a, okay. So z minus a is r, clear, okay, and z is a plus r e raised to power iota theta, and dz is this iota r e raised to power iota theta d theta. Now just simplify all these things, this term and this term cancel, okay. So iota here and d theta here, f a plus r e raised to power iota theta, we get this result, okay. अब मैं इसको किसी डिफरेंट तरीके से सॉल्व करूंगा, ठीक है। मैं क्या करने जा रहा हूं, मैं इस सर्कल को श्रिंक करने जा रहा हूं, इसको और छोटा करने जा रहा हूं। जैसे जैसे मैं छोटा करता जाऊंगा, ठीक है, लेकिन मैं a नहीं रखूंगा, क्लोज टू a, क्लियर। और ये कब होगा, व्हेन r टेंड्स टू 0, राइट। सो हेंस बाय 1 इंटीग्रल ओवर c fz dz is equal to, so this result becomes this, okay. Now in the limiting form, as the circle C1 shrinks to the point A, this means mathematically r tends to 0. R tends to 0, not equal to 0. R tends to 0 means that r is equal to, it may be 0.00000001. It may be like this, but not equal to 0, clear. Then from 2 we have integral over c fz over z minus a dz is equal to iota integral 0 to 2 pi f a d theta. So when we use this type of limiting value, we get integral is nothing but also a limiting form of sum, right. So this f a d theta and it becomes eta f a 0 to 2 pi d theta, and that one is 2 pi I f a, and from this f a is equal to 1 over 2 pi I integral over c f z over z minus a dz, which is the required Cauchy integral formula. So this one is the formula for evaluating the value of the function, complex function at the singular point is 1 over 2 pi I इंटीग्रल ओवर सी एफ जेड डिवाइडेड बाई जेड माइनस ए डी जेड. तो आप इस प्रॉब्लम को लिमिटिंग फॉर्म में सॉल्व कर पाओगे, लिमिटिंग फॉर्म में इसको सॉल्व कर पाओगे, राइट. नो ये जो कॉची थ्योरम का प्रूफ है और ये जो कॉची इंटीग्रल फार्मूला का प्रूफ है, इसको आप अच्छे से एक बार फिर से देखिएगा. क्लियर. इस वीडियो को चाहे एक बार सुनो चाहे दो बार सुनो, बट ये कंसेप्ट क्लियर होना बहुत जरूरी है अगर आपको फर्दर रेजिड्यू के कंसेप्ट तक पहुंचना है तो, राइट. सो नाउ लेट अस प्रूव द एक्सटेंशन ऑफ दिस फार्मूला. ओके, एफ एन ए, एन मींस nth derivative, f n a is equal to n factorial over 2 pi I integral over c f z over z minus a power n plus 1 dz. We know this Cauchy integral formula. F a is equal to this. We know this Cauchy integral formula where a is any point within c, it may be treated as a parameter. Okay. Then differentiate both sides with respect to a. With respect to a, then we get f dash a is equal to 1 over 2 pi I as it is and curly over curly a integral over c curly over curly a f z over z minus a dz. जब आप इसको डिफरेंशिएट करोगे पार्शियली विद रिस्पेक्ट टू a, then you will get this z minus a square dz. Okay, and all other terms as it is. Okay. Now once again derivative with respect to a, then you will get f double dash a is equal to 2 factorial over 2 pi I integral over c f z over z minus a पावर 3 dz. तो देखिए जब दो बार डेरिवेटिव ले रहा हूं तो मैं यहां पे 3 लगा रहा हूं, जब मैं 2 लगा रहा हूं तो मैं यहां पर एक बार डेरिवेटिव ले रहा हूं, एक बार डेरिवेटिव ले रहा हूं. क्लियर. सिमिलरली f ट्रिपल डैश a 3 फैक्टोरियल ओवर 2 पाई I इंटीग्रल ओवर c f z over z minus a पावर 4 dz. दिस मींस इन जनरल f n a is equal to n factorial over 2 pi I integral over c f z over z minus a power n plus 1 dz. So remember this important formula. That one is a generalization of Cauchy integral formula. Okay. So even sometimes examiner can ask this type of expansions to prove this type of expansions. Okay. So by Cauchy integral formula you can solve this problem and then you can conclude. Okay. So thus if a function of a complex variable has a first derivative in a simply connected region, then all its higher derivatives exist. Very important, its all higher derivatives exist in that region. This property is not expressed by functions of real variables. तो इस टाइप की property जो है, ठीक है, ये आपके real variables का जो concept है वहाँ पर ऐसी existence नहीं होती है. But in complex analysis, okay, complex variable, we have this type of property. Okay. Now let us discuss few problems based upon this theorem and formula, right. So evaluate this integral over c z minus a inverse dz, where c is simple closed curve and the point z is equal to a is number 1 outside c and number 2 inside c. Okay. So function is fz over z minus a. So here fz is 1. Clear. So function is fz over z minus a. Clear. So fz is 1. So fz is analytic, no issue, but fz over z minus a, this function is analytic or not depend upon z is equal to a lying inside or outside. If z is equal to a lying outside, clear, then the function is analytic everywhere, then result is 0. And if that point z is equal to a lying inside, this means function is not analytic everywhere. Function is analytic, no doubt, but at z is equal to a function is not analytic because z is equal to a lying inside c. So using this concept, so we have two results, very important results, this Cauchy theorem and this one is a Cauchy formula. Okay. Now solve this problem. So the given integral is integral over c 1 over z minus a dz here fz is equal to 1. So this fz, this one is fz. So fz is equal to 1. So this fz is analytic everywhere, no doubt, clear. But fz over z minus a is analytic or not depend upon this z is equal to a lying inside or outside. Okay. So first one is if z is equal to a lying outside. So when z is equal to a lying outside, then obviously this function is analytic everywhere, because z is equal to a lying outside, no issue. So fz over z minus a is analytic everywhere within the closed curve C, because z is equal to a lies outside the curve C. This means by Cauchy theorem this result is equal to 0, no dispute, clear, because function is analytic everywhere, right, because z is equal to a lying outside the closed curve C. Now what happened in second case? Well, now z is equal to a lying inside C. This means this new function fz over z minus a is analytic everywhere except z is equal to a, except z is equal to a. Then by Cauchy integral formula, integral dz over z minus a is equal to 2 pi I f a. Now fz is 1, fz is 1, so fa is 1, no issue. So fa is 1, okay. So result is 2 pi I. So the value of this complex integral, okay, here is 0 and here is 2 pi I. So in this way you can evaluate these type of problems. So इस type की problems को solve करने से पहले जो concept है उसको understand करो आप, ठीक है. जब concept understand हो जाएगा, जब आप singularity की location exactly calculate कर पाओगे, तब आप ये problem easily solve कर पाओगे, right. और देखिए यहाँ पावर मैं 1 ले रहा हूँ, अगर मैं पावर 2, 3, 4 लूंगा तो जो ये जो आपका फार्मूला है कॉची इंटीग्रल फार्मूला, ठीक है, जिसमें हायर ऑर्डर तक जो एक्सटेंशन है वो आपने यूज करना है. बट हेयर पावर इज 1, सो अप्लाई सिंपल मेथड 2 pi I f a. ओके, सो लेट अस ट्राई दिस प्रॉब्लम. इवैल्यूएट दिस इंटीग्रल ओवर c z स्क्वायर माइनस z प्लस 1 डिवाइडेड बाय z माइनस 1 dz, वेयर c इज द सर्कल. मैग्नीट्यूड z इज इक्वल टू 1. देखिए मैग्नीट्यूड z इज इक्वल टू 1 मैं सिंपल वे से लिख देता हूं. इसका मतलब ये है कि -1 इज लेस देन इक्वल टू z लेस देन इक्वल टू 1. क्लियर. इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर मैं यहां पर एक दिस x एक्सिस, दिस y एक्सिस, नाउ दिस वन इज 1 रियल पार्ट है, सो दिस वन इज -1 एंड दिस वन इज +1. तो जो भी सर्कल है उसका ये डायमीटर है, ठीक है, उसका ये डायमीटर है. तो सर्कल आपका ऐसे बनेगा, राइट, सर्कल इस टाइप से बनेगा. अब देखिए ये z इज इक्वल टू z माइनस 1 मीन z इज इक्वल टू 1. ये जो z इज इक्वल टू 1 है ये यहां पर है लाइंग ऑन साइड, ठीक है. तो जब मैं इस सर्कल के अंदर इस इंटीग्रल को सॉल्व करूंगा तो डेफिनेटली इसकी वैल्यू जो है वो क्या आएगी, वो 0 आएगी. क्लियर. z इज इक्वल टू 1. सो फंक्शन इज एनालिटिक, नहीं फंक्शन इज एनालिटिक नहीं, 0 नहीं आएगी क्योंकि z इज इक्वल टू 1 जो है दैट लाइंग ऑन दिस सर्कल. सो फंक्शन इज नॉट एनालिटिक एवरीवेयर within and on the closed curve C. So use Cauchy integral formula in that case. So fz is equal to z square minus z plus 1, a is equal to 1. So this fz is analytic within and on a closed circle C and a is equal to 1 lying on C, on C. Clear. तो Cauchy integral theorem क्या बोलती है जब 0 होता है, वो बोलती है fz is analytic within and on a closed curve C. So this point z is equal to 1 lying on C. Clear. So we cannot apply Cauchy theorem, but we can apply Cauchy integral formula, and that one is 1 over 2 pi I integral fz dz is equal to fa. So this integral is 2 pi I. Okay. So the value of fa, f1 is, you can calculate from this by putting a is equal to 1. So we obtain fa is 1. So result is 2 pi I. But in case of second, मैग्नीट्यूड z इज इक्वल टू 1/2. इसका क्या मीनिंग है? इसका मीनिंग ये है कि आपका जो सर्कल है, ठीक है, ये आपका -1/2 है और ये आपका 1/2 है. क्लियर. सो दिस x एक्सिस एंड दिस वन इज y एक्सिस, दिस वन इज ओरिजिन. क्लियर. अब ये जो सिंगुलर पॉइंट है z इज इक्वल टू +1, तो z इज इक्वल टू +1 आपका यहां कहीं बाहर आ रहा है. Clear. So this point lying outside this closed curve C. Clear? So when this lying outside this circle, this a is equal to 1 lying outside this circle, then this function is analytic everywhere. And when this function is analytic everywhere, then by Cauchy theorem, this integral value is 0. Clear? This integral value is 0. तो आप ऐसा किया करो, पहले ये जो क्लोज्ड कर्व होता है, जो सर्कल दिया होता है, इसको थोड़ा ट्रेस कर लिया करो, और उसके बाद जो सिंगुलरिटीज हैं उनकी लोकेशन को देखा करो, वो लोकेशन कहाँ है, क्या वो लोकेशन ऑन है, विद इन है या आउटसाइड है. अकॉर्डिंगली फॉलो द प्रोसेस. ओके. नाउ वी हैव वन मोर प्रॉब्लम. इंटीग्रल ओवर c cos pi z square over z minus 1 z minus 2 dz where c is the circle mod z is equal to 3. इसका मतलब जो डायमीटर है वो -3 to +3 के बीच में है, -3 to +3 के बीच में है. और ये जो डिनोमिनेटर है, ऑब्वियसली z is equal to 1 and z is equal to 2 are singularities, two singularities, and both lying within the closed curve C, right? So the integrator has the singularities z is equal to 1 and at z is equal to 2. Both these points lie within the circle z mod z is equal to 3. And we know cos pi z square is analytic, no issue. Okay, so this function is analytic function, and 1 over z minus 1 z minus 2 can be written as minus 1 over z minus 1 plus 1 over z minus 2. So this can be written like this way. Then this integral is first integral plus second integral, okay, minus this cos pi z square over z minus 1 dz plus this 1 over z minus 2 cos pi z square, this integral over c dz, right? So calculate the values, because both these singularities are lying inside the closed curve C. Then calculate the function fa here, fa1, fa2. Clear? So f1 and f2, and we know fz is cos pi z square. So substitute this value. So we get cos pi and here cos 4 pi, cos pi and here cos 4 pi. So z is equal to means 4 pi, and here z is equal to 1 means simply cos pi. So we obtain ultimately 2 pi I plus 2 pi I means 4 pi I. So that one is the answer of this integral, right? So in this way you can solve all these type of problems. Now one more problem, integral over c 3z square plus z divided by z square minus 1. So z square minus 1 means z minus 1 z plus 1. Okay, so dz, where c is the circle, z minus 1 magnitude is equal to 1. So this means that minus 1 less than z minus 1 less than 1. So 0 less than z less than 2. So z in between 0 to 2. Okay. So the integrator has the singularities z is equal to 1 and z is equal to minus 1. So z is equal to 1, z is equal to 1 lying inside, but z is equal to minus 1 lying outside. Okay. So this has center z is equal to 1, radius 1, and includes the point z is equal to 1, and z is equal to minus 1 lying outside this circle. Okay. And we know 3z square plus z, this function is analytic function at every point within this closed curve C. Okay. And 1 over z square minus 1 can be written as 1 over 2 1 over z minus 1 minus 1 over z plus 1. Now use this result here. Integral over C 3z square plus z divided by z square minus 1 dz is equal to, apply these results. Okay. Now solve this part and solve this part. Okay. Here z is equal to minus 1, z is equal to minus 1, obviously this integral value is 0. Clear? So by Cauchy integral formula, calculate this result. So calculate only this value. Okay. Calculate only this value. 3z square plus z over z minus 1 dz is equal to 2 pi I into fa, f1, and fz is this. So we obtain 4. So 8 pi I is the required answer. And second integral value is 0, because here singular point lying outside this simple closed curve C. So function is analytic. This whole function is analytic. Okay, this whole function is analytic, right? So this integral value is 0. Okay. So in a nutshell, this plus this means this integral dz is equal to 4 pi I. That one is the answer of this problem. Okay. Now let us solve these 3 parts of this problem, and 3 different questions in fact, right? here circles are different, these two circles are same, but this circle is different, and functions are also different. So we have ultimately three different problems. Okay, so first one is integral over c 3z square plus 7z plus 1 over z plus 1. अब देखिए z plus 1 है, इसमें ज़्यादा कुछ भी नहीं है, z इज इक्वल टू -1, ये जो सिंगुलरिटी है आपने ये चेक करनी है कि ये इससे बाहर है कि अंदर है. ओके, और ये जो सर्कल है दैट वन इज -1/2 लेस देन z, less than equal to z, less than equal to 1/2, and this singularity z is equal to -1 obviously lying outside, right? So this point lying outside, okay, this means this whole function is analytic everywhere within the closed curve C. Then by Cauchy theorem this result is 0. That one is very simple part. Okay, reason is very interesting. Here z is equal to -1 lying outside this closed curve C, so function is analytic, right? ये function तो analytic पहले से है, बट जो टोटल फंक्शन है, जो अपडेटेड वर्जन है इस फंक्शन का, ठीक है, दैट वन इज आल्सो एनालिटिक एवरीवेयर. ओके, एंड सेकंड पार्ट इज दिस, यहां भी सर्कल वही है. ओके, अब जेड स्क्वायर प्लस जेड है, तो जेड स्क्वायर प्लस जेड, पहले तो इसको सॉल्व कर लो. ओके, सो दैट कैन बी रिटन एज जेड इंटू जेड प्लस 1 मीन्स जेड -0 जेड प्लस 1, एंड सॉल्व दिस पार्ट, वी गेट दीज टू इंटीग्रल वैल्यूज. Okay, so the required integral is sum of these two integrals. अब देखिए ये फंक्शन जो है ये ऑलरेडी एनालिटिक है, दिस फंक्शन इज ऑलरेडी एनालिटिक, नो इशू. ओके, फंक्शन इज डिफाइंड and CR equations are satisfied, the function is analytic. But here 2z plus 1 divided by z plus 1, 2z plus 1 divided by z minus 0. अब देखिए z plus 1 means z is equal to -1. So z is equal to -1, this singular point lying obviously outside this closed curve C. So इसकी इंटीग्रल वैल्यू तो आएगी 0. अब ये z is equal to 0 है, ठीक है, और ये सर्कल जो है उसका जो डायमीटर है कहां से कहां तक है, -1/2 टू +1/2, सो 0 लाइंग इनसाइड. ओके, सो इसकी वैल्यू जो है वो आपको कैलकुलेट करनी पड़ेगी बाय कॉची इंटीग्रल फार्मूला. सो वी हैव टू सिंगुलर पॉइंट्स, a is equal to 0 and a is equal to -1. okay, and a is equal to 0 lying inside and a is equal to -1 lying outside. We have already discussed. Okay, then this function is analytic everywhere within C. Okay, and this function is analytic within C except z is equal to a. Clear? So ये function analytic है तो ये integral 0 है. ये function analytic except z is equal to 0. Use Cauchy integral formula. Clear? So by Cauchy theorem and Cauchy integral formula, we obtain this integral 0. Clear? And this integral is 2 pi I into f0. Clear? So this means f0 is 1. Clear? Because fz is 2z plus 1. Okay, fz is 2z plus 1, this 2z plus 1. Okay, so f0 is 1, so substitute 1, so ultimately we get 2 pi I. So that one is the second part. Clear? So in this way you can solve. Now third part is, what happened in third part? Third part is, first solve this denominator. Okay, so that one is z into z plus 1/2 and here 1/2. Okay, and that one is this into this. So separate, so first integral is this and second integral is this. So we have to solve these two integrals. Okay, so fz is z square plus 1. Now this function is analytic, no doubt. Okay, so and here circle is mod z is equal to magnitude z is equal to 1. This means -1 less than z less than +1. Clear? अब देखिए -1 less than z less than 1. So z is equal to 0, obviously lying within this closed curve C. Z is equal to -1/2, obviously this one lying inside C. Clear? So both these singular points, lies inside the curve C. Okay, then use Cauchy integral formula, not theorem. Okay, use Cauchy integral formula. So this function is analytic within C except z is equal to 0, and this function is analytic within C except z is equal to -1/2. Then by Cauchy integral formulas, so first integral 2 pi I into f1 is 1, and -2 pi I this -1/2 is 5/4. So ultimately we obtain -pi eta over 2. That one is the solution of this, the value of this integral, complex integral, right? So you can evaluate at z is equal to 0 the value of the function, z is equal to 1 by 2 the value of the function. This one is 1, this one is 5 by 2. So this one is 1 and this one is 5 by 4. Okay. So that one is 5 by 4. So this one is the solution of this problem. So that one is the third part. Okay. So last question. This last question is very important, where denominator is this z minus pi by 6 cube. Here z plus 1 power 4. Here z square plus pi square power 2. तो इस टाइप की जो प्रॉब्लम है वो अभी तक आपने नहीं की है. यूज एक्सटेंशन ऑफ दिस इंटीग्रल फार्मूला. ओके. सो हियर इन द फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम fz is equal to z square sin square z. So fz is equal to this sin square z. Clear? Is analytic. No doubt this function is analytic inside the closed curve C. Clear? And circle is mod z is equal to 1. Right? And here singular point is a is equal to pi by 6. Pi by 6 means pi by 6. Pi is 22 over this 7. So we get approximately 0.5 and so on. Okay. So approximately the value of this is 0.5 approximately, and this within this circle, lie within this circle. Okay. Lie within this closed curve C. Then Cauchy integral formula means f n a is equal to n factorial 2 pi I integral over C f z over z minus a n plus 1 dz. So apply here 3, here n plus 1, here n factorial, here n. Clear? So here 3, so here second derivative, here 2 factorial, here power 3. So 2 factorial over 2 pi I integral over C f z over z minus a power 3 dz. So apply this formula. So when you apply this here, clear? So we obtain integral over C sin square z over z minus pi by 6 cube dz. अब आपको दो बार डेरिवेटिव लेना है. When you calculate this result, we have to solve pi I d square dz square sin square z at z is equal to pi by 6. Pi by 6. So apply this formula, right? And so when you solve this one, we get pi I 2 cos 2z at z is equal to pi by 6. Clear? And simplify this one, we get 2 pi I cos pi by 3, and that one is 1 by 2. So 2 cancel. So we get pi I. So in this way you can evaluate this problem by using extension of this Cauchy integral formula. Okay. इस क्वेश्चन को ध्यान से देख लो कैसे करना है. Similarly we can solve this one and similarly we can solve this one. Okay. तो इस टाइप की प्रॉब्लम को आप देखिएगा कि कैसे सॉल्व करना है. राइट. सो व्हेन यू कैलकुलेट दिस इंटीग्रल तो ये 2 पाई आई इधर चला जाएगा. 2 फैक्टोरियल इज 2. ठीक है. 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा. पाई आई, तो ये आपका पाई आई आया. ये एफ डबल डैश ए है एट जेड इज इक्वल टू ए. एफ डबल डैश जेड एट जेड इज इक्वल टू ए मीन्स डी स्क्वायर ओवर डी जेड स्क्वायर साइन स्क्वायर जेड एट जेड इज इक्वल टू पाई बाय 6 एंड सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम. ओके. सिमिलरली second part. Okay. So here fz is e raised to power z. Okay. Fz is e raised to power z. Obviously this function is analytic exponential function. Okay. CR equations must satisfied and all partial differential coefficients are continuous. So this function is analytic, no doubt. And the circle we have given mod z is equal to 2. So mod z is equal to 2 means minus 2 less than z less than 2. So z is equal to minus 1 obviously lie inside C. Then use Cauchy integral formula. F n a is equal to n factorial over 2 pi I integral f z over z minus a n plus 1 dz. Okay. अब यहाँ पे देखिए 4 है, तो यहाँ पर 4 है, so n is 3. Okay. So f triple dash a 3 factorial over 2 pi I integral f z over z minus a 4 dz f z. Okay. Then apply this result. So calculate this integral is equal to this integral and here dz. Okay. Dz is equal to 2 pi I, this 2 pi I, 3 factorial means 6 and cube means d cube dz square and e raised to power 2z. Clear? Fz is e raised to power 2z. So solve this part, okay, and we obtain this value 8 pi I over 3 e power minus 2. Clear? So in this way you can solve this component. And last part is integral over C e raised to power z over z square plus pi square square dz, where C is mod z is equal to 4. Okay. So we have this type of problems given this integral. The given function can also be written as z plus pi iota square z minus pi iota square, which is not analytic at z is equal to plus minus 4 plus minus pi eta. Okay, so because z is equal to plus this minus pi eta and here plus pi eta, so analytic is not analytic at these 2 points. एंड जब मैं इस सर्कल की बात करूं तो ये -4 to +4 है, ठीक है, ये इस टाइप से बनेगा -4 +4, ओके, एंड दिस वन इज +4 -4. तो जब इस टाइप का सर्कल बनेगा आपका, तो ये जो पाई आइटा है, आइटा इस तरफ होगा, पाई क्या बनेगा 3 पॉइंट समथिंग, ओके, तो ये 4 के नीचे है. सो दिस पॉइंट एज वेल एज दिस पॉइंट लाइंग विद इन द सर्कल mod z is equal to 4, okay, and this denominator, okay, can also be written as a over z plus pi I, this square, this minus this square, and so on. And when you calculate, okay, then you will get the value of a, b, c, d, and then we can form these 4 integrals. This integral is this 7 over 2 pi cube eta common, and first integral, this second integral, this third integral, this fourth integral. Okay, so within these 2 integrals this term is common, within these 2 integrals this term is common, okay, and solve one by one. Okay, so first we have given this, second we have given this, third we have given this, fourth we have given this, okay, and calculate the value of the function f minus pi I, f pi I, f dash minus pi I, f dash this. अब देखिए यहाँ पर पावर 1 है तो आपने डायरेक्टली कॉची इंटीग्रल फार्मूला अप्लाई किया, यहाँ पावर 2 है, ठीक है, आपने f डैश वो फार्मूला यूज किया है, क्लियर, एंड फाइनली यू विल गेट आइटा दिस पाई बाई आइटा डिवाइडेड बाई पाई, दैट वन इज द आंसर ऑफ दिस प्रॉब्लम, ठीक है. तो इस टाइप की प्रॉब्लम्स की आप अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस करिएगा, ठीक है, एंड दिस टॉपिक इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इवन फॉर एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, ओके, और फर्दर कम्प्लेक्स एनालिसिस की जो स्टडी आपने करनी है उसके लिए भी ये जो आज की जो 2 थ्योरम्स हैं और इनकी जो जनरलाइजेशन है, दैट वन इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच. ओके, एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम वी विल डिस्कस 2 इंपॉर्टेंट सीरीज, टेलर सीरीज एंड लॉरेंट सीरीज. ओके, तो ये दोनों सीरीज जो है वो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती हैं, राइट, regarding singularity, various type of we have singularities. Okay, so in all these type of problems you have seen that z is equal to a is singularity. उसके बाद आपने उसकी लोकेशन को ऑब्जर्व किया है कि वो अंदर है कि बाहर है, ठीक है. तो अगर एक से ज़्यादा सिंगुलरिटीज होंगी, ठीक है ना, तो क्या कैसे प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना है, ठीक है. अभी तो आपने यही देखा कि डिनोमिनेटर में z माइनस a है या इसकी पावर 3 है या 4 है, ठीक है, या आपने देखा होगा z-1 z-2 और आपने दोनों इंटीग्रल को सेपरेट कर दिया, ठीक है, तो वहां से उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कर दिया, ठीक है. लेकिन जहां पे आप इतने आसानी से आप अलग अलग नहीं कर पाओ, ठीक है ना, तो वहां पर फिर रिजल्ट कैसे डेवलप किया जाएगा. एंड फॉर इवेलुएटिंग दोज टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स वी हैव रेजिड्यू थ्योरम्स. सो व्हेन वी हैव मोर देन one singular points, then how can we solve complex type of integrals. Okay, so all these topics are very very important. अभी तक हमारे जो टोटल लेक्चर्स हुए हैं वो complex variable के ऊपर 5 हुए हैं, ठीक है ना. तो I hope that we have 3-4 more lectures on this topic. Thank you very much.